Previously on the You Heard What I Said podcast.
So look, let's get into it because today we throwing away the topics. Those are all gone. No more three things. Those have been taken away, and today we are taking over and asking each other questions. 25 questions, rapid questions. I'm ready. So, get it going. I'm going to ask you 25 and you don't know what my 25 are, and you're going to ask me 25 and I don't know, and it's just going to be off the dome. And yeah, that's what we doing today.
What are three things on your bucket list?
The only thing that kind of comes to mind is, I guess I always kind of wanted to go on a cruise, but me and water, we ain't friends. So
for those of you watching, in many cases, stereotype is true. So yeah.
We not. It's not like we're not good friends or best friends. I don't think we friends at all.
Yeah.
Besides taking a shower or getting like in a swimming pool where I could stand up in it. We ain't friends. So I will probably be that person. Probably the only person, but I definitely have to have that life vest on like 24/7. Like I'm sleeping in it. It's I'm gonna be that girl.
Do you have any hidden talents?
No, like hidden talents. I mean, I could curl my tongue. I don't know if that's hidden.
I mean, we see it. So we see it. So it's nice.
I know. I went there.
And now, this week's episode.
Welcome back to another episode of You Heard What I Said, where we discuss real, raw conversations about life, love, relationships, and the lessons we've learned. If you like our content, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, all that goodness. And I'm your girl Precious, and I'm here with my older brother. What's up?
What's up, Precious? Hello to you.
Okay, we're back for round 2, and now we're going to show you a previously recorded Kion answering his 25 questions. Let's go. All right, here we go. It's all on you today.
I can close all my screens now, so it's just me and you. All
right. Right. Now it's your 25 questions. Let's see what you got. Let me know. You ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Okay. I'm like you. I'm gonna have to look at, little side screen, look at the notes. But number one, do you prefer surprises or making plans?
Surprises?
Okay.
But no surprises this Thursday, guys. But I love
that's the best time to get the surprise.
Nah. But yeah, surprises for sure. When good surprises, because I don't want to surprise. I like it where I come home maybe from a hard day's work or whatever. Just like, for example, a while back, I came home from work and all of a sudden my wife's like, "You got 30 minutes, pack your bags, let's go, hurry."
Oh,
okay. So stuff like that.
Right.
I love. So yeah. So surprises. Yeah. So
that's cool. That sounds like fun.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds exciting.
You don't expect it. You come home, you're just like,
yeah.
And then all of a sudden you hear that. All right. I feel like a little kid again.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's cool. I like that. Okay. All right. So number 2. What makes you feel better when you're sad or stressed?
Man, I haven't thought this much since school. All right.
That's how I feel.
So what makes me feel better when I'm sad or stressed? Honestly, of course we're being honest here. Why do people say honestly? Like, are you going to tell me that you're going to lie to me? All right.
Right.
But kind of like what I asked you earlier, and when you said that
Mm-hmm.
you like to in the middle of the night just sometimes take a stroll. I don't like to
Mm-hmm.
do it at nighttime because
Okay.
I don't but
Mm-hmm.
just getting in the car, nowhere to go, and just throwing on my music and just dancing in my car, and then more importantly, it's looking, like at a red light, looking to the left, looking to the right, where they're all just,
Mm-hmm.
like this. And I'm just,
Yeah.
and I look at them and I'm just, bobbing my head, dancing, and hopefully they'll turn and smile or something like that. But just going out there and
Right.
just being free, nowhere to go, just cruising, just listening to music and just having a smile, and hopefully I can change someone else's smile. That relieves all stress.
That's
So,
awesome. I do love when I'm having like a little hectic time and
mm,
I look over at somebody just a jamming. I'm
mm-hmm,
like, okay, girl, calm down.
yeah,
You good. You'll
yeah,
get there when you get there. Everything will work itself out. So yeah,
yeah. So,
that's nice. I like that. Okay. All right. So
man,
number three.
it,
If you could live anywhere in the world for just 1 year, where would it be? Anywhere.
I was watching this episode on TV the other day. I would like to live in Venice, Italy for a week.
Oh, okay.
I've been to Vegas before, and
Mm-hmm.
I've seen, been to the hotel and all that stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
just to be there live, I would
Right.
love to experience the canal and all that colorful homes,
Mm-hmm.
buildings and all that stuff. I would love to experience that for a year. I mean, for a week. Well, you say a year or a
No,
week?
yeah, for a
Yeah,
year.
okay,
I
for
said,
a year.
yeah,
Yeah, I would love to.
yeah.
Yeah, and then of course, I by the fact that I'm there, that'll be like the hub, but I can still travel
Mm-hmm.
different parts of Europe. So
Right.
yeah, so Venice,
That'd
Italy.
be nice. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Okay. Number four. And you kind of talked a little bit about you in the car ride, but what would be your karaoke song of choice? I know you said you like listening to the music in a car ride, but if you was doing some karaoke,
See,
what would
I'm
be the
just, I
number
don't
one
know.
song?
I don't know, cause
Or have you done it?
every time
Oh,
I've
okay.
gone, cause they do karaoke on cruises, but
Mm-hmm.
I was just in the
Mm-hmm.
audience. Yeah,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I don't have the. I know you talked about your three words and everything like that.
Right.
Don't be afraid. But
Yeah.
I was very afraid. Yeah, what's that dude? uh, not the Muppet. Charlie Brown. No, not that. Anyway, I can't think of
Yeah.
that character. But yeah, I'm
Okay.
not. Cause
So,
I'm not a singer. So,
okay.
that's. I mean, if I could sing, I wouldn't be afraid.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. I would go out
Yeah.
there, whatever. But
Right.
I don't even sing
Say
in the
it was just
shower.
family. Say it was just
Yeah.
family and it was family night and, uh, just
What
the
would I
wife
sing?
and the kids. Yeah.
What would I
What would you say
sing?
with them?
What would I sing?
Or would you pass in too?
Nah, I let my guard down and just be me,
Mm-hmm.
so they'll know that I'm normal. Um, what?
I'm normal.
I mean, sometimes I see that look in their eyes, like, "You all right, Dad?" But let's see. That's a great question. I would.
Right.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to come back to that one. Like,
Right. Because it could be a rap. It don't have to be necessarily singing. You can rap
okay, you know
something,
what? All
Mm-hmm.
right, it would be LL Cool J. I Need Love.
Oh, yes.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I think
The wall. Back to my mind. I hear my
hear my
conscious
conscience
call.
call.
Yes.
Oh, man.
That's it right there. That's
Yeah,
it. That's it.
See, that's some, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like
My
that.
God, just telling me I need a girl who's as sweet as a dove for the first time in my life. I see her and there I was giggling about. All right, anyway, yeah. So
Yeah.
all right. So that's that would be it. I would
That's
do
a
that
good
one.
Yeah, that's a real good one. Okay. All right. So okay.
Man,
Moving
I'm gonna
on to
have
number.
to, you know what I'm saying? Start licking my lips. All right, let's
Oh
get it.
that's my best friend's like a celebrity crush.
So he's awesome. I hear him every day in the car on on Sirius Radio, and yeah, he's cool. I mean, like he was talking the other day, and that made me watch the movie again, and yeah, that. I mean, one of my favorite songs is just because it has a lot of bass. Is the booming system. I play that. I don't know. Hopefully, that's not a question you asked me, but like, what song do I play in the car? But I play that in the car, man. I just cruise forever. Whenever they have like I'm sure they do have it now, but whenever I have my own self-driving car, I would just sit in the back and just have that play and just sit back and
that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Okay, all right. Man. Number 5.
All right.
Right, you know it's a good one when you end it like that.
Yeah. Let's go.
Number 5. What's your weirdest habit or quirk?
Weirdest habit? Oh man. Well, you probably have experienced it.
Okay.
I still do this to the day. It's just the way I clean.
Oh, okay.
It's it's just I like to put stuff in piles, and then I kind of clean and and just move stuff a little at a time until it's done. But I just do that just mentally because I just see it completed. It's just a weird quirk of mine that everybody around me know that's what I do, and when I start cleaning, they leave me alone. Prime example, last night I was up 2 a.m. doing that, and everybody left me alone. I threw on my music and just listened to some old school hip hop, and I was good.
That's cool. Look,
that's my quirk.
Nothing wrong with that. I love my organization, so we all have a way about doing things that how we like to get things done. So I'm cool with it. I don't think that's weird or anything. So okay, all right. So number 6. I mean, I think I might kind of know the response, but let's hear it. How, or not really how, but where were you like in high school? Because we kind of missed each other in high school. So where were you like?
I mean, most of my life I was more introverted, so I was still kind of an introvert. But I was athletic. I was athletic. I ran track my first year. And then played other sports, football, and track and high jump, long jump, all that stuff. I had fun, but I just I don't have any regrets by any means. But I was just the chill football sports athlete that was very good in grades.
Yeah,
I'll make sure people know that. I excelled at that. That enjoyed it. Enjoy high school.
Okay, sounds good.
I
mean, that's kind of similar.
Exciting, but...
No, that's similar to me. So the same old thing. Like you said, more introverted. I did dance, but Okay, and choir. Yeah, dance and choir. So yeah. Okay, all right. Let's move it along. Number 7. Which I think I know the answer from what you just talked about, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Would you rather give up music or television for a month?
That's actually tough.
Oh, okay.
Would I give up music or television?
For an entire month.
For an entire month.
Yes, that's a long time.
I know. I'm gonna repeat what you said. So I was. Oh man, what would I give up? I know for a lot of people it's a simple answer that they'll just say it so quickly. I'm just trying to think about my daily routine and stuff that I do. What would I give up? Does it any? I mean, I'm about to be detailed. Is it during like sports season or Like,
Anytime it could be sports season, yes, which is pretty much all the time because
right.
there's always something going on.
So honestly, I would say music. 'Cause I'm sure you probably think I'm
Oh,
sure you probably think the other thing.
yeah,
Yeah. But
I
I
definitely
would
thought
say
that.
I give up music for a month.
Okay.
Um, I'll work on my freestyle flow to get my music going.
Right.
It's never too late.
Never too late.
That's what's the motto I put on my little things to do list. It's never too
That's
late.
a good one. Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, I'll do that because I love sports. I love watching sports. And there's a lot of things that I watch on TV that gives me inspiration. And also I like to see shows now. I mean, reality shows taking over the world. And I like to see a lot of reality shows with celebrities that you see behind the scenes that are real. Because you see them on stage, but then we see the behind the scenes and how real they are. That gets me fired up to know that, number one, they're no different than me. They just, they took a different path. But I was listening to something the other day. It's just work. It's just, they do more of it. And, but yeah, I would give up music for a month.
Okay. I mean, that,
especially during basketball season, football season. I gotta watch my sports.
Right. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
And then I'll scroll and try to see if there's any MTV or any BT or something like that.
Right, because then you could get your music in there. Yeah. Okay. I like that. I like to look at you thinking outside the box. Okay. That's all right. Okay, number 8.
Man, that's only on 8. All right.
Only on 8. If you had to describe yourself in one word, what would it be?
Awesome.
There you go. That's the one. You got the right word.
I'm not bragging, boasting, but gotta believe yourself, right? So
look, you got to, and it's funny that you say that because I find like all my cards that I send people, all birthday cards and everything. I'll be like, "You're awesome, sister," or "You're awesome, daughter," "You're awesome, friend."
That is true.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So
yeah. Okay, that's a good one. That's good. All right, let's move on to number 9. Ooh, this one. Okay. Let me switch it up a little bit.
Let me make sure I hear you clearly.
Yes. If you could only bring 3 things to a desert island, what would it be? Or what would they be?
It's rated PG, right? Or
go forward. We can beep it out. We grown.
Oh, you know what? We can't do that.
Yes.
Technology
that over 40.
Okay. I got nothing. No. After all that. 3 things.
Yeah.
3 things. I mean, am I being practical? Because I know you got to drink and eat. Oh, so without that, or?
Well, yeah, because I mean, technically, you could probably go hunting or go fishing, and so yeah, just any 3 things. It actually was 10 things, but I was like, that might take a minute, so I just narrowed it down to 3.
Take a long minute. Man,
you said a long minute.
All right, so I'm just thinking about if it's a desert island, you'll be bored, pretty much because it's nothing. So I'll take maybe some herbal ingredients, maybe.
Okay.
To get me going.
And I know what you're talking about. I think we all do.
If I was married, my wife. If I wasn't married, someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
That part. You heard what he said.
Yeah, you heard what I said. Yeah. And to a desert island. shit, some clothes. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. 'Cause I ain't about
Look.
to, some clothes. Because I ain't about to
Right.
sleep on. Yeah, I'll just leave it
Okay.
at that.
I ain't mad at those answers. I'm not mad at them at all.
And for those of you that are listening, this is a good one to respond to as well. What 3 things would you take to a desert island?
Right. Youheardwhatisaid.com. Leave your comments.
Man.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Number. Dang, we only on number 10.
I make the best of it. You got me thinking, like, what else would I take? All right, go ahead.
Right.
I'll be sleeping on this one. All right.
I think you might have already said this, but since it's a question, number 10, if you had one mantra to live by, what would it be?
That's kind of like me asking you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It would be. You can bleep it out.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can beat that out, but it's kind of like your "don't be afraid, just do it." But hey, that'll be mine to live by.
Yeah, look, words to live by. For real. Okay, all right. Number 11. When you were a child, what was your dream career?
Oh man.
Which is kind of like what you would ask me. Yeah, pretty much the same question.
My dream career. See, some people would think I'll probably say football.
Yeah, that's what I thought she was gonna
say. But honestly, I didn't love. I didn't love the game of football. Per se, because I mean, possibly because of the fact that, like, nowadays you start playing football when you're 4, 5, 6 years old, and you start loving it early on. So if you live in like Texas, Florida, a lot of places, well, nowadays it's different, but back when at our ages, when we were young, and where we grew up in, you didn't have high school, grade school, or all the stuff they have now. So I didn't grow up really have that full passion, because I didn't start again playing until my sophomore year. It would be acting. Hell to the yeah. And I still do want to be on the screen. Not to say, oh, I'm a famous actor, look at me. But I just want to perform. But see, here's the thing. But not, and I know you got to go through the stages. But not the what do you call it? Not the not Broadway though. That's too much. It would just be on the big screen or sitcom or whatever. I still want to do that. Just act and just be up there and yeah. So it'll be acting.
Okay, that'll be cool.
So anybody out there, any roles for a brother or sister, hey, holla at us.
Right. And how can they reach you?
Yes. Kion said 37. Thank you so much for that. So
no problem.
I am available. I will make myself available. I will hop on the next plane. I will, just give me some extra leeway time on memorizing lines. But besides that,
right, because we part of the over 40 club.
Over 40 club. So maybe put that in the camera and I can read it off there. But I will do whatever. Yeah. So it's acting for sure. For sure. Cool. I mean, that's a good one. Yeah. So yeah.
I didn't know that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right. Number 12. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would that meal be?
Well, now I've just got to taste turkey salad. I'm gonna switch it up. It'd be turkey, not pizza, not spaghetti, not peanut butter and jelly. It'd be turkey salad.
Okay, that's definitely been a favorite in the family Thanksgiving meals.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's funny. I got some in the fridge now.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's a good one. That's a good one. I do.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, all that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Number 13. What's your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure.
My guilty pleasure would probably be candy. And I know that sounds weird, but like growing up, it was like I couldn't go nowhere without my bag of candy. You go to the corner store and buy like all the little 2-cent, 5-cent candy. So yeah, I definitely would have a bag full. So that would be mine.
You know what? I'll come back to that, but just for the time being, I would say like my first job was at a little convenience store across the street from growing up, and every day after school, I pretty much get this one candy. I don't know if they make it anymore or not, but it'll be Score. That'll be my guilty pleasure. That. They do.
I love them.
Okay. Yeah, cause I stay away from hard candy now. But that would be my guilty pleasure, the Score candy.
That's probably what I was going to get when I went to the Walgreens.
That's some good stuff right there.
Yes. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah. Score. Okay. All right. Okay. Number 14. Have you ever met a famous person? Or,
yes.
What we consider to be a famous person. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's that person?
So I met several. Oh, two. I met several, but two I could think of. One is the pizza owner from Do the Right Thing. I think you were there too, weren't you? Or were you when we were in California? In LA.
I remember us meeting the guy from I'm so sorry I don't remember your name offhand, but it was from one of the sitcoms. Oh shoot, okay, I gotta look up the sitcom. Okay. But he was driving in a drop top. It was a drop top Cadillac. So
you sure that's not talking about the same? Because I'm talking about it was Danny Ayo or whatever from Do the Right Thing. Because I remember we were all in the back seat and we were at a red light and he was next to us and somebody in the car remembered him. And then I remember we were talking back and forth, and then he was like, "Always remember, do the right thing," and then drove off.
No, I don't.
And this is before we didn't even know the movie or anything like that. But I remember him saying that, and that was one. Another person. I'm sure I met so many over my life, but another one was Kiefer Sutherland. Okay. When he was doing what's that movie? When he had to bring it back to life. What was that movie?
I don't know.
Oh, dude, I can't remember the movie right now, but it was back when I was a teenager. Me and my best friend, we were just hanging out, just whatever. And then right a couple blocks from the house, they were filming a scene under the viaduct. And he had said something and then went up the stairs to the train and after they said cut and all this stuff, he was out there and I got his autograph. I can't find it, but I got his autograph. So it was Kiefer Sutherland and then
the guy I remember in California was Hal Williams from 227. And he was in I think it was like a drop top Cadillac that he pulled up on the side of us. I'm not sure who was in the car, but I'm sure you had to been there, but I don't know if we were riding together. But yeah. Man. Now I know there's somebody else that you've met that I haven't heard
Hal Williams with
a
thick old mustache.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Right. I'm surprised you haven't said the one person I'm thinking of. Or people. Can I bring it up?
I don't know. Okay, yeah.
In college, Boys to Men came to, I think it was your dorm room or one of the football players' dorm room. It was like two of the guys from Boys to Men. You don't remember that?
No.
Yes. You was staying off campus. Was this your place? I'm assuming it had to have been your place. You had an apartment that was off campus.
Yeah.
Who was it? And it was funny because, you all were football players. And so one of the guys, because I believe he was one of the ones were cousins to your roommate. And I remember they were offering them some Kool-Aid. Because, that was years ago.
Hey,
I think it was some blue Kool-Aid. But yes, it was Boys to Men because I remember you were able to sneak me into the room. Like, come in here so you can meet them. Yeah, and I was like sitting right next to them.
Dude, so you're saying that we had a chance to see Boys to Men
I
in
can't
person?
believe that you don't. I mean, I know it was a long time ago. This
Dude.
was your college days and
Oh
all.
yeah,
But
it was that herbal stuff probably. So I ain't ashamed. I mean, I used to be ashamed to talk about it, but now, it's legal in half the country, and it
right.
helps with a lot of people. So I'm proud to advocate, or whatever. But I can't believe that. So give me the rundown. So what happened? How did it go?
I can't remember if it was 2 or 3. Oh, I feel so bad saying that, but this was. Dang, I had to have been maybe about 16 or so. So this was forever ago. But I know it was definitely Sean that was there.
Sean Stockman, okay.
Right, yeah. And I believe it was
it
Nathan
Michael?
And Michael? Yeah. I believe it was the 3 of them, but I think only 2 of them were like sitting on the couch because it was one of those apartments where you go on. It's not like in the building. You just walk up the stairs and you enter and you're like still outside. So you open up the door and there was like a couch or something sitting right there.
Yeah.
And they were sitting on the couch. And I remember, you allowed me in there because it was pretty much just you and almost like a lot of the football players because that's kind of, were your people or whatever. But yeah, I was able to meet them for maybe about 10 minutes or so. And I just remember the Kool-Aid part because I'm like, why are they offering them Kool-Aid?
Dude, we college students.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm at the next time I talk to some of my friends, I'm gonna have to bring it up to see if they remember or who remembers. Cause
right.
Man,
I remember that. I remember that.
I don't even want to say vaguely.
I bragged to everybody. Boys and Men was out there. Yeah, I guess it must have been like an important game or somebody. Maybe whoever you all were playing, or I don't know if they sang, or I'm not sure why they were there.
Man,
or if it was just because they were related to the guy.
I don't know. I'm just not good with stuff like that because I was talking to one of my good friends from high school, and the other day. T, I'll put him down. And man, that dude was
green eyes.
Yeah, man, right? Yeah, he was straight up talking about some different things and like plays that we ran in football and how and just he was down to the T and specific with certain things. I'm like, dude, how do you remember that stuff? Like, I'm like, how do you remember that stuff, man? I don't remember some of the teams we played. He remembers talking to some of the everything. But dude, all right, I'm gonna have to sleep on that and and see. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start trolling on social media. Seriously, straight up. You think I'm joking? I'm gonna start trolling on social media in some of my teammates' accounts, and I don't know if you could do searches. I'm starting looking for old pictures. I know a lot of times they put up old football pictures, and I remember that.
I'm sure somebody took a picture.
I'm going to have to see if I could find that, and maybe that'll spark some memories.
You have to post it. Yeah.
I do remember when Jodeci was there in concert, but I didn't get a chance to meet him directly. Okay. But I remember that concert. Man, dang. Okay, all right. That's cool. But there's definitely more. I'm sure that just as you probably witnessed that I've met that I can't remember. So.
Okay.
I'm sure presidents or
right. All right. Well,
now you got me thinking. Who else have I met?
I don't know. I don't know who else.
I bet I'll probably start having a dream and I did meet that guy.
Exactly. Okay. All right. So we'll move on to number 15.
Got me messed up in the head. All right. Go ahead.
Number 15. What was your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite meeting Boys to Men.
Oh, you're funny.
My favorite childhood memory.
My
favorite childhood memory. It's not my favorite, but just something that I do remember. I'll come up with a favorite, but I just want to say two things. One, is when I first learned how to dunk a basketball.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
In two different situations. One, I was in 7th grade, and I dunked the ball, and then one of my good friends at the time, his uncle might have been his mom's friend. Hey, you heard what I said. But that's how I know him as his uncle.
We are going there.
We are going there. I'm learning a lot of growing up because back then, oh yeah, this is my uncle. All right, anyway, but I've seen too many shows lately in life that.
Wait, I gotta take a drink on that one.
So yeah, because I remember dunking the basketball, and he was helping me actually on how to do it better. You know, how to make sure I do it consistently.
Oh, okay.
That's one. The second thing in terms of that childhood memory is in 8th grade, I had a chance to dunk the ball. It was one of those smaller balls, but I don't know if you remember me going to magnet school for 8th grade and everything like that. So I went to a whole new school, and it was before school started.
Right.
And we played basketball. We would play basketball. That's how I got connected with some people, because of playing basketball. But I remember this was right after Michael Jordan had did his famous dunk where I got a ball. It was a small one. It was one of it was a little small ball about this size. But I remember going all the way to the back of the corner, and I remember running and dunking the ball from the free throw line. And of course, back then, we didn't have nets, so we weren't privileged to have nets or anything like that. But I don't know if I was at it or like right in front of it or what. But you know, I used to long jump, so that kind of I could jump that far. But I dunked from the free throw line, and I remember one of my friends at the time, I'll put him that way. I just remember his facial expression, and I just remember that moment was just, it was cool because I got not street cred, I got credibility from doing that at that moment. So I put that as
that's a good one. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that long jump came in handy.
Yeah, now I can. No, I'm not even about to go there.
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say some jumping joke, but I couldn't think of anything.
Oh, shoot. Okay, number 16.
All right, 16.
All right, what's the best gift you've ever received?
Oh man, I don't want to get all soft,
no, sentimental.
But, yeah. Well, I would say my kids. But besides that, I know.
Oh, that's so sweet. I wasn't expecting to say that, but that's awesome. That's awesome.
I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. I love it. Okay. All right. We'll move on. No more mushy stuff.
All
no
right.
more.
Yeah.
Okay.
As y'all do.
Okay. All right. Let's move on.
All right.
Number 17. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained one quality or ability, what would it be? I know, that's a good one. It's gonna make you think.
One quality or ability. To read other people's minds.
Oh my goodness, how that would come in handy.
What's that movie? Was it What Women Want? Was that part of it?
Isn't that what women want? Yeah. You talking about the one with Taraji?
Yeah. That's when they were. Was that the one they were thinking?
No, there were two of them. There was a What Women Want and a What Men Want, or something like that.
But wasn't it wasn't it like that where you could?
Yeah. She was able to hear all the guys' thoughts.
Yeah. So similar to that. That's one ability I would like.
Yeah,
so
that's a good one.
So. Not necessarily what people are thinking about me, but knowing how to pursue certain things, and if I'm in a business meeting or something like that or whatever, I can know exactly how to switch my But yeah, that.
Yeah, I want to
And
know what
other
people
ways.
thinking about me too. That part.
But yeah, that's. I would love to be invisible too, sometimes, like you.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to know what other people are thinking and read their minds.
Yeah.
Or if I'm asking a question, because of course, when someone asks you a question, you're thinking like, either how dare she ask me that, or you're thinking about, should I tell them the truth, or should I, I want to think what they're thinking.
Yeah. I like that one.
I would love to be in a movie about that.
Ooh.
Kion said 3-7.
You heard him. You heard what he said. Go follow my boy on Instagram. Okay. All right. Number 18. What's a new hobby that you would like to try?
A new hobby I would like to try.
Yeah.
To draw.
Oh. Okay.
I'm no good. I know it runs in the family, but I am no good at it. I was watching something about something on social media on how to draw a face, which was really cool how they did it. I couldn't even do that part. I couldn't even do that part on how to do even a face. I'm a stick figure guy.
I saw somebody draw a cat out of writing the letter CAT. So they wrote down cat and then used those to actually draw a actual cat. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So I'm not the best at it. So
when it comes to well, not charades. What's the game where you draw on the board?
I don't know why. It's probably all this wine over here, but I know what you're talking about.
You say you got it on
like a Pictionary.
Yeah, something like that. You gotta draw. If it's cat, you gotta draw a cat, and they gotta say it out there. I would. My team would not win. Seriously, it'll be like a cat, and I'm trying to draw something, and they'll be like snake or like, nah, dude, it's a cat. There's a tail. Anyway,
that's a good one. Okay, all right. Number 19. How would you spend a technology-free day?
How would I spend a technology-free day?
You know, everything pretty much is technology.
Right. I'm trying to think what happened when the power went out a while back.
Yeah.
Making a fire. Well, and just doing that for a few hours, because I'm sure I'll get too hot if I try to do that the whole day. Well, I guess a car's technology too, right? So it can't drive anywhere. What's so fun?
Fire only for a few hours. It's probably not as funny as it seems, but with this wild baby, hilarious.
What else would I do? I would write most of the rest of the day. And the reason I say that is because I was cleaning out as I was doing my spring cleaning in the summertime. I came across some of my work that I did when I was 12, 13, 14 years old.
Okay.
And I showed it to my youngest, and I was impressed at my knowledge and how I was able to express words on paper. So I would try to continue. I would write. But
writing is therapeutic. So yes, that would be amazing. Okay, I like that one. I like it. All right, moving on to number 20. We almost there.
Almost.
All right. What's your favorite date night activity?
Oh, going to a comedy club.
Oh, I love comedy clubs, comedy shows, all of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been. We went to one a few months back. See one of our favorite comedians. Shout out to Rod Man.
Oh, okay.
Love him. And I'll just be hanging out at a nice little dinner, going out to a comedy show. I love to laugh, and I love, and especially when they're funny and you can relate and they're relatable. But just going to a nice comedy show.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Number 21. If money did not matter, what would you do with your time?
All right. So no.
I'm
It's a
ready.
good thing.
Hmm.
So I would, if money did not matter, meaning I had it, or
Yes, if you had all the money that your heart desires,
okay.
what would you
Honestly,
do?
what I would do is I would spend my time. I'm not sure how it is where you're at, but
Hmm.
here where I'm at, like when you drive, like a lot of times on the corner, there's people asking them for food or for money or
Yeah.
whatever.
Hmm.
What I would do with my time is I would just start cruising, and then if when I see someone that has a sign or whatever, I'll pull over somehow. I'll not only would I help them financially, whatever, but I would just sit down and hear their story,
Okay.
because a lot of people, they may just drive by, which I'm guilty of. They may give them something, whether if it's food, water, money, or whatever, but how many people do you know has ever talked to them and asked them something?
Yeah.
And so I would spend my time when if money was an issue and just going and just
Hmm.
talking to know their life history and figure out what happened. Not to say what went
Hmm.
wrong, but just figure
Hmm.
out their life and how they
Hmm.
got to where they're at now. And then of course help them out any way I can. Making sure they're not doing it to enhance the
Hmm.
situation, but to better their life. But
Yeah.
I would just sit down, just sit and listen, because probably nobody listens to their story or has
Hmm.
time or was afraid or whatever. I would listen
Hmm.
to their stories and just sit down and be an ear to so they can talk, because they don't talk to anybody.
Yeah. See?
Well, I don't know if they do or not, but I'm just saying
Right.
I would sit and just listen to their story
Right.
and
Okay.
help them out, because that's something I still want to do.
That's why your one word would be awesome to
Stop.
describe you. No, I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's good. All right, I think we got, let's see, one, two, three, four more left. Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
Four more. All right. So number 22. What cartoon character do you see yourself in?
What
Oh, that was
cartoon?
a crazy one.
What cartoon character? All right.
Yeah.
So born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s. Like all the stuff that's going on now,
Hmm.
I'm watching with my kids. Let me think.
Yeah.
um, the only thing I could think of right now. Wait,
Hmm.
what was it? Repeat the question one more time.
What cartoon character do you see yourself in?
Okay. I would say, see myself, Inspector Gadget.
That's a good one. Okay.
I mean, I like to solve crimes in a sense, but just the go gadget watch, and all of a sudden he go gadget skates or whatever. All of a sudden skates come on, he's all skates. I would love to be him, in a sense, but I was say Inspector Gadget. Don't ask why, but that's the only thing that comes to mind in terms of your question.
That's cool. Okay.
Inspector Gadget. Yeah. That'll be it.
That's cool.
All
That's
right.
cool. Okay, moving on. Number 23. Who is your celebrity crush?
Who was my celebrity crush?
Yes. Inspiring minds want to know.
Who was my celebrity crush? There's a lot of people I would like to meet.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Put it that way.
Right.
I mean, off the top of my head, I can't think of just like one that I sleep and dream, like wake up like, yeah. But I'll give you three.
Okay.
I mean, two, I guess I don't say obvious, but Halle Berry.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, she seems
Halle Berry.
Yeah, she's Halle Berry. Growing up, I remember going to her concert, Janet Jackson.
Okay, good one. Yes, it's Janet,
and that voice, that voice too, man. Listen to the previous episodes, that voice, saying stuff to you, or to me rather. All right.
Right.
So,
okay.
And the third one. For those of you that don't know, look her up from, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
Helen Mirren. Queen Elizabeth in the movie or whatever. Helen Mirren.
Oh, okay.
Dude. If you've seen pictures back in the day.
Uh-huh.
Okay. all three of them though. I would go those three.
24. What's something small that makes your day?
What's something small that makes my day? What's something small? Something small that makes my day.
Mm-hmm. Right. It could be your morning coffee. I don't know.
Something small that makes my day. Honestly, it's talking to my boy on the FaceTime or the Google Meet or whatever. Seeing him and talking to him. And that's small, but he's going to stat. Have you seen him lately?
I haven't.
Dude has a Steve Harvey mustache now.
I can't even imagine.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I call him Stash now. Yeah. but doing it that made, no matter what's going on, that's something small, but just seeing him because he's because you could like on that Google Meet sometimes you could when they're calling you could see him a little bit. So that gets me going.
Yeah, that's one of those lifelong friendships. Yeah. How old were you all when you met?
So
I know y'all were kids.
Yeah, it was. I don't know exactly when, where, how, why, but maybe third grade, maybe.
Okay.
I remember, I remember walking his cousin to school and everything. So
okay, that's cool.
But yeah, it's been most of my life over 40 years.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Okay, last question.
All
Here
right,
we go.
Let's do it.
What's the best piece of advice someone has ever given?
Okay, so I played college football, and one of my coaches told me something, and it stuck with me because I thought I was pretty good, honestly, in college. But I think a lot of it had to do with politics. And I'm not going into detail about that, but I just think a lot of me not playing more had to do with that. But one of the things in practice he told me, because I was doing a lot of right things, but then sometimes I was hesitating on a few plays, and he told me to don't be afraid to make a mistake.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
And I remember that. And I continue to, of course, to this day, I remember that. And this was, 30 years ago. But I just remember him saying, don't be afraid to make a mistake. Just basically meaning, I know I prepare for it, study, prepared. I know what to do, got my instincts going. So just go out there and just do it and don't hesitate. And I just remember him telling me, don't be afraid to make a mistake. And I kind of live by that in most cases. But I just remember him saying that, and that stuck with me, him telling me that.
That's a good one. I like it. Okay. It's a wrap. Those are all the questions. Let's do a toast to the end of that episode.
Well, I am empty, but I got a little drop. So I'll take a toast to the drop here. Tastes good. I'm going to get another one. But man, that was some good stuff. I mean, we need to come back to this another time and with some other questions or something, because this, as you would say, this was a doozy.
It was a doozy. Look, I had to change lighting and everything. Like it got dark outside. We were at this point.
Man, you got us thinking. But this was good though, and for those of you that don't know us, you know us now, and this is us, and this is our real selves. So.
Right, you heard what I said. Yeah,
absolutely. Wow, that's awesome.
All
thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you. Like I said, another episode on the books, and thanks you guys. Oh crap, I can't even talk. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in, And as always, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, leave some whatever you want us to talk about next. Yeah, and we'll get back to you. And you can always reach us at youheardwhatisaid.com. And you can follow me on Instagram at PreciousSaid888. This wine is kicking in. It's like I can't formulate thoughts right now. And where can they reach you at?
I can be reached at Kion said 37. Thank you for the time. I know your time is valuable, so I appreciate you. Thank you so much for another completed episode. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, sounds good. All right. See you next Friday. Welcome back to another episode of You Heard What I Said, where we just hey, why can't I talk right now? Okay.
Dude, what got me last week? That was so funny. Was when you were I could watch it forever. When you got up and you talk about the AC, you're like, is this? Wait a minute, we got one over here? When you did that, I played that so many times. You got up, you're like, there's only one up. He said something about only being one vent or something like that. I was like, man, the way you look, you're like, yeah, the puzzle look. I'm like, oh my god, that is hilarious.
We added that on there, right?
Yeah, it was on there.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I remember seeing it.
Yeah, it was on there. But that was the funniest thing so far for me. That was the funniest thing. The way you look, you got up, you like.
That was definitely a real moment.
Yeah, that was real
moment.
I mean, there's more, but just thinking of them, I would. What the hell that just happened?
I kept out of the lever on this chair, and of course, I would mess with it, and now I keep going down.
Oh shoot, that is funny. All right, now you're a little darker. Did you do anything with the light?
The light, it got dark outside.